knees bent, your feet wide, your knees together, and your palms open by your sides. Take a nice deep inhale breath. Take a little pause at the top of that breath, and then inhale again. Pause. Let's add one more little sip. Inhale, shoulder blades down, chest expands. And a deep sigh from the depths of your bellies. Go. And do that one more time. Inhale. Inhale again. Good. Take another sip. Shoulder blades down, sternum away from navel space. And open your mouths, a deep sigh from the depths of your bellies. Go. Allowing the week's tensions, activities, memories to settle. And permitting yourself to be here now. Begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. So breathing in and out solely through the nose. Want that breath to be really nice and even and satisfying. With your next inhale breath, open your knees as wide as your feet. And exhale, just drop the knees over to the left, anchor through the right shoulder, right ear down. We're going breath to movement, firm in your belly. And just inhale the legs back up. Exhale, legs to the right, left ear down, anchor through left shoulder to emphasize the twist, the internal belly rotation, and inhale the legs back up. A few more times, drop those legs to the left, right ear down. Slowly rise up. Heavy legs to the right, lengthen left hip away from your shoulder. Slow rise up, and one more round. Move with your rhythm, with your breath. Excellent. Lift the knees back up. Walk your feet in and bring your knees in towards your chest. Take your right hand to your right knee and your left hand to your left knee. On an inhale breath, straighten your arms so your knees stack over your hips. Draw your shoulder blades down. Press the lower part of the back of your head down. Exhale, pull the knees in and squeeze the breath out. Tailbone might lift. Two more. Inhale, arms to straight. Try to resist with your legs. Create a little pressure. And then exhale, pull in, but press away with your hands. Create a little pressure. Good. Inhale, resist with the legs as you straighten the arms, creating that little bit of pressure, shoulder blades down. Good, and then exhale, resist with the hands as the knees come in. Nice. Now, hug just the right knee into your chest and extend your left heel up towards the ceiling. So you're straightening out your left leg. Kick up through the heel of the foot. And then point the toes. So stretching the roof of your foot, the top of your foot, even up into the shin, the top of the ankle. Good. And then just come to a relaxed foot and start to rotate the ankle in one direction. And go ahead and reverse that direction. Great. And then flex that foot again. Kick through the heel. Engage the quads. And slowly lower that left leg all the way down to the ground. Nice. Press the left thigh bone down. Press the left inner thigh down. And reach for your strap, scarf, belt, whatever it is you're using. Go ahead and loop that prop around the bottom of your foot, so just underneath the ball of your foot, and extend your foot up. Grab the right side of the strap with the right hand, left side with left hand, so that you can relax the shoulder blades down more easily. Press into the lower part of the back of your head. And say hello to your hamstrings. Good. As you kick your right heel up, extend your left heel away from you. You might have to bend your left knee to straighten your right leg if you're super tight and grippy in the low back, glutes, or hamstrings. However, if you're a little more bendy, a little more supple, I want you to notice that when you draw that right leg in towards you, there's a good chance that hip hiked up. So as you bring that leg in towards you, work that hip away from you so that you're lengthening through both sides of the waist nice and evenly. Warming, lengthening, and greeting those hamstrings with kindness. Take a couple more breaths. Keep working the right hip away as you work towards straightening the leg. Good. Now, roll your hands up your prop. Just kind of roll them up a little bit. And then I want you to drop your leg away from you until your arms are straight. Yeah. So now that foot is just kind of pulling into the strap and your arms are pulling the strap so that the leg doesn't drop to the ground. Nice. Keeping your arms straight, work your right hip away from you, press away with the heel and pull with the strap. So maybe you'll get a nice stretch in the Achilles and the calf. Excellent. So this is a little different. Keeping your legs straight, your arms straight. Inhale, resist with your leg and start to pull your leg towards you. So your arms are coming up to the ceiling, maybe even overhead, but work the right hip away from you. Now, use the leg, but resist with the hands. So like you're trying not to let the arms go away, but the leg is taking them away. The leg and arms are still straight. We're going to do that 2 more times. Give a little pull. So inhale, it's the arms pulling the leg, but the leg is resisting. Exhale, it's the foot pulling the arms, but the arms are resisting. So it's like you're moving through wet cement. Last one. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. Exhale, leg takes arms away. Excellent. Now just lift that leg right up again where it was before. Grab the strap with your left hand and take your right thumb to your right hip crease. Press the right hip away from you so that side waist is really long. Start to turn that lifted leg inward, so pigeon toeing the entire leg. Good, this is great for sciatica. Now, maybe cross that leg over to the left a little bit. Just a little bit. Try to keep your right bottom super glued to the ground. Work the right hip away so there's a nice stretch in the right waist, in the right SI space. Kick up through the outer right heel. Maybe turn your right ear down and hold and breathe. Oh, somebody's cooking breakfast downstairs in my house right now. It smells too good. Okay, let go of the distractions. Focus on breath. And then on the inhale, take that leg back up. Okay, so now what you're going to do is grab the strap with the right hand. Plant your left foot down on the ground, so you bend your left knee. Yep. Extend the left arm out to the side. Make sure the hand's a little bit lower than your shoulder and press your palm down. Take an inhale breath, kick through the heel. Okay, both legs are going to lower to the left. They don't need to go far. Exhale, lower your legs to the left. Load the left arm, work the right hip away from the right ribs. Ooh. Inhale, slowly drag back up. Exhale, both legs go over to the left, pull your strap, work your right hip away, and load your left arm. This is super good for your shoulder joint. And then inhale, the legs back up. This is called multitasking. And then again, exhale, over to the left, hold. So go as far as you want to go, but maintain control. Load the left arm. So that helps to strengthen the muscles that support your shoulder joint. Work your right thigh and hip away from your right ribs, but pull your strap. Take another breath. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch in the outer hips, the outer right low back, the outer thigh. And slowly lift back up. Well done. And then take the right ankle to the left knee. Press the right inner leg away from you. Pause there. Or possibly reach the right hand between your legs, left hand to the outside, and come into a thread the needle. Yeah, try to relax your tailbones down, your shoulder blades down. Press a little bit more into the lower part of the back of your head so your neck, your cervical spine remains long. And then notice if you're resisting this posture. It's very likely the glutes are strong and they fight. Relax your jaws, drop your tongues, close your eyes. And just give yourself permission not only to be here now, but to open up in this position, in this shape. Couple more breaths. Nice. Take another inhale. And then we're going to slowly lower the left foot down. Set your strap aside for a moment. And extend the right foot. Yeah, the same foot up again. Press through the heel. And then point the toes. Stretch the top of the foot. Relax the foot and start to do ankle rotations in one direction. And then rotate in the other direction. Good. Flex the foot again. Engage the quads. Keep that leg neutral as you extend it away from you and all the way down to the ground. When your leg lands, spin the inner thigh down. Kick the heel away. Excellent. And then gather that left knee into the chest. Nice and tight. Really nice and tight. Reach for your strap. And go just below the ball of the foot with that strap and extend your leg up. Left side hamstrings. Grab the strap with both hands so that you can relax your shoulder blades down. Good. Maybe bend the right knee to modify. Otherwise, right leg stays straight and strong. Lifted leg hip works away from you as you bring the lifted leg in towards you. Imagine that you could breathe right into the resistance in the back of those hamstrings. Imagine that you can exhale that resistance away. Strong, powerful Ujjayi breath. Work the left hip away as you bring the leg in. And then roll your hands up your strap. Drop your leg away from you till your arms are straight. Good. Give your strap a pull. Work that lifted leg hip away. Keep your arms and leg as straight as you're able to. As you inhale, resist with the foot and leg. Lift your arms up towards you, maybe towards up and over your head, but resist with the leg. Now resist with the arms as the leg pulls your arms away from you. Create that resistance. Inhale, drawing the leg in. Exhale, resisting it away. Inhale it in. I'd love to know if your backs feel good after this class today, because that's the intention. Exhale, pull away. Good. Lift those legs right back up. Grab the strap with that one leg, Grab the strap with your right hand. Left thumb pinches in that left hip crease and then press that waist to elongate. Turn that lifted leg slightly inward. Internal rotation of the femur and the hip. Oh, cross that leg over a little bit. If you run, if you cycle, if you walk a lot, this one really gets you. Keep the left seat down, kick through the left heel, keep working the left hip away. Take a few deep breaths, maybe left ear down. Very nice. Slowly inhale that leg back up. Now this is where we grab the strap with the same leg hand, the left hand. Bend the right knee, plant your foot down. Bring your right arm to the side, put your palm down, just below the shoulder height. Take an inhale, so we go with control. Exhale, start to drop both legs to the right. Load the right arm with that weight. Work your left hip away and turn your left ear down. from the belly, and slowly inhale the legs back up. So moving with that sense of control. Exhale, take the legs over to the right, turn left ear down, work left hip away. Inhale, control it up. And this time we stay. Exhale over to the right. Good, pause. Give your strap a good pull. Lengthen the left hip away from the ribs. Try to get your left shoulder down, load your right arm. And breathe. 3. You could go a little further. 2. That arm's working. 1. Excellent. Very slowly lift back up. Well done. Now, go ahead, place left ankle to right knee. Flex that left foot. It helps to support your knee. We're done with those straps. You could press the left inner leg away. Maybe left hand between your legs, right hand to the outside, and draw those legs in. But notice how when you come into that supine pigeon, thread the needle position, like that figure 4, you tend to tense up. Check out what happened to your faces. Yeah, soften your brows. Relax your jaws. Focus on your breath. Good. Try to relax those shoulders down. Maybe even an open mouth. Good. Take a few more breaths in this position. One more inhale. Slowly lower the right foot down. Extend the left leg up again. Stretch the back of the knee. Good. So you have a couple choices here. You could grab the back of the leg, lift forehead to knee, chin to chest. Right leg comes to hover, or support your head. Good. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, slowly switch those legs. Inhale, slowly switch the legs. Remember, you can support your head instead. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Now do place your hands behind your head. Now as you inhale, twist towards your lifting leg. Exhale, switch and twist. Inhale. Exhale, one more round. Inhale, lift, switch, and twist. Exhale, good. Let's lift both legs up. Rest your head down. Grab the backs of your knees so you could roll up to your seat or rock to your side and make your way up. Good job. Come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position, a quadruped position. So stack your hands right underneath your shoulders. Yeah, tabletop. And then stack your hips right above your knees. Nice. Take a deep inhale breath. Just reach your chest forward. Draw your shoulders back. On your exhale breath, pull your navel in and round your back. Inhale breath, peel your chest forward. Use your hands, pull the mat towards your knees, stretch your bellies. Exhale, use those front abs, pull the belly up and into the back of the body, flex your spine. One more time. Big inhale, open the chest, just let your head go along for the ride. Don't stress out the neck. And then exhale, round your back, navel in. Push the ground down. Kiss your big toes together, sink your hips back into your heels, and walk your hands forward to Utthita Balasana, extended child's pose. So let the hips get as heavy as your knees and hips allow. And then inch your hands forward and away from you. Press those palms really firmly down. Maybe rest your forehead down. Observing here how on the inhales, ribs, chest, lungs expand from your center. On the exhales, they hug back in. Excellent. Keep your hands where they are, shoulder distance. And then shift your shoulders right over your wrists, coming into a modified plank pose. You could always take the knees up for full plank. Firm your upper arms in, but press your inner palms down and peel your chest forward. Take a breath. As you exhale, don't worry about getting down. Gravity is going to do that for you. So as you exhale, dive your chest forward, reach your elbows back, and don't worry, gravity is going to take you down. You focus on length. Good. Walk your feet back and away from you. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels so the belly gently lifts. Use your hands and actually push the mat towards your feet to lengthen your sternum forward and then peel your chest up. But drop your chin down. Reach your hands back so we have a nice long spine as we come into extension. Spin the inner thighs to the ceiling. Don't grip your glutes. And maybe lift your legs up. So you're in a little Shalabhasana position. Take an inhale, focus more on that length than lift. And then on the exhale, lower to hover your toes, your hands, and your nose. But don't squeeze these glutes to get up. That compresses the low spine. Use the inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen and lift up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, hover, one more. Inhale, lengthen and lift, hold. Bend the elbows, plant hands next to ribs, turn your toes over, lower down, setting up for your plank. On the inhale, press up to your plank. And then lift up and back to downward facing dog. So you're in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let your heads hang absolutely free here, no tension in your neck. Feel free to pedal out your feet, shift your hips. Excellent. Separate your feet about as wide as your mat. What we're going to do is walk our hands towards our feet, but I want you to take your time, like really firm pressing of the hands on the way to the feet. Pressing down. That's not only good for bone density of the wrist, but those arthritic fingers like mine. Good. Take a little bend in your knees, engage your bellies. Lead with your chest, sweep your arms up and over your heads. Keep that little bend in the knees to stay heavy in the hips. I know this is like my favorite pose. We do it every week. Catch the left wrist. Pull your upper body to the right. Drop the tailbone, lift the chest. Bring your left shoulder back, lift through your heart, and breathe. Good. So again, I like the bend in the knees so you can get heavier in the hips, but lift the heart. Excellent. Inhale, lift through center. We're going to bring the hands behind our back to interlace, arms in extension, warming those shoulders. Bring the knuckles back and down so the chest lifts up. You have some options here. You could simply drop your chin. You could come halfway down, firm in the belly, or work towards straightening the legs and go deep into that chest expanding Uttanasana position. Hold for a couple breaths. Excellent. And then take a little bend in the knees, lead with the knuckles, the chest rise up. Keep that little bend in the knees as you sweep your arms up. Catch the right wrist, drop the tailbone, lift the low belly, and pull yourself to the left. Stay heavy in the hips, lift through your heart and breathe. Inhale, stand tall, reach high. Exhale, come to the front of your mat, standing in Samastitihi. Check your feet and make sure they point straight forward. Oftentimes we stand with our feet apart, which ends up compressing our low back and puffing our belly out. So if you bring your feet straight forward, it opens the back, firm the belly in, hands to heart. We're going to modify a Surya Namaskar. On an inhale, reach your arms up. Let's add a little chest expansion for energy. Drop the tailbone, lift the belly. And exhale, drop the elbows without dropping the head. Keep the neck long. Inhale, press down, reach up high again. Nice. Exhale, navel in, bow down deep to your Uttanasana. Hands could go to blocks or floor. Inhale, take a half lift. Hands can press off blocks, shins or floor. Heart forward, thighs back. On the exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands, and step to plank. Knees could be up or down. Take an inhale breath, and remember, don't worry about getting down. Gravity's going to take you there. You worry about length. Dive forward, elbows back, chest forward, chaturanga, all the way down to the ground. We're adding a variation here. Inhale, just peel the chest forward and up and hold. Slide your elbows forward underneath your shoulders for Sphinx pose. So those elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Yep. Hug your upper arms in. And then peel your sternum up and away from your belly. But at the same time, press your pubic bone down so your belly lifts a bit. Lengthening through the low back. Spread those collarbones, breathe. Excellent. Holding that position for one more deep inhale breath. Now as you exhale, just look between your fingers. Turn your toes over and only pick up your hips. So modified forearm plank or forearm plank. Pick up your knees, spin your inner thighs up, tailbone to heels, heart forward for 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down if they're up. Lower your hips down, stretch your toes back. Peel your sternum forward and up, but lift the pit of the belly to protect the back. Take a deep inhale in this Sphinx pose. Today it's going to be two's a charm. Exhale, look between your fingers. Turn your toes over. Pick up just your hips, so you could stay here. Or pick up the knees for 3, 2, it's a strong pose. 1, set those knees down. Lower the hips down. Turn your toes over. Slide your hands back to ribs as you lower your chest down, setting up for your plank. Inhale, press up to plank. And then lift up and back to your downward facing dog again. Whew. Shake out your heads. Let your heads hang free here. No tension in those necks. Excellent. Take a deep inhale breath. Fully empty out on that exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front of your mats. Inhaling Ardha Uttanasana, hands press off something, chest away from belly, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, bow deep. It's okay to bend those knees as much as need be. Lead with the chest, inhale all the way up, press into the feet, reach high, Urdhva Hastasana. Lift the low belly, the hips, so you can safely drop the elbows and open the chest. Good, one more Surya Namaskar. Inhale, press down, reach up. Modify as needed. Exhale, bend the knees, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, half lift, long spine. Exhale, walk, step, and maybe even float back, chaturanga, knees up or down. You might even hover. Inhaling low with cobra or all the way up to up dog, inner thighs up, belly lifting up. And exhale to downward facing dog. Hold for a few breaths. Good. Take another inhale when you're there. Fully exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and step to the top of your mats. Lift halfway on those inhales. Lift your hearts, long spine. Exhale, bow deep. One more time, we'll inhale all the way up. Lead with the chest. I like a bend in my knees. Feels better on my back. Reach up high. Lift your frontal hip bones to protect your back and drop your elbows back. This time we're circling the arms back. Shift the weight into your heels, bend your knees, and take your chair pose, Utkatasana. Nice. Make sure that you see toes in this pose. So when you're in your chair pose, look down, make sure you see toes. It's going to help the knees. Put more weight in your heels. Good. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. So hands could go to blocks or a floor. Lift halfway. We're going to step the left foot back and very gently set the left knee down. So we have the right knee right over the heel here. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. And then circle your arms back and down. Lower the left hand down and sweep your right arm high. So just a little low lunge twist. Good. Take another breath. And then lower the right hand down and frame your front foot. So you could use blocks if you want to. Frame the front leg. Walk that front foot forward a couple inches. And then shift your hips over your back knee and lift your toes. Drag your right hip back. And then dive your heart, your chest towards your toes. Yeah, it's a lot of hamstrings today. Draw that right hip back, peel your chest forward and breathe. I'm going to add some layers. They're always optional. You might dig your heel in and pull the ground towards you. You also might bring the pinky toe closer to you. Breathe. Okay, I'm adding one more variation, and again, please optional, stay here or lift the chest up. Left hand under the shoulder block or floor, right hand to hip. Dig the heel in, pull the mat towards you, peel your chest up, twist to the right. Maybe reach the right arm up. So it's like a twisting triangle pose with the back knee down. Drag the hip back, lift the chest up. Now you know why we stretch the outer hip so much today. Take a big breath in. Reframe the front leg. Drag that heel in. Bend your knee right over the heel. Turn the back toes over. Pick up your back knee. We're going to turn the back heel down. Line the front heel pretty much with the back arch. And then lead with that left arm and come up to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Nice, you guys. Relax the front toes, stack the front knee over the heel. Soften the traps, gaze off your right middle finger, take a few breaths. But while you hold this position, pull the ground together underneath you with your feet, but relax your faces. Good. Now turn your gaze, not over your right hand, but forward, like the direction that your heart is facing. And on an inhale breath, keep pulling the ground together. Straighten your legs, reach up, maybe touch your fingers together. Now as you exhale, rebend the knee, draw your arms behind your back, drop your chin and touch your fingers together behind your back. Little neck stretch. And again, inhale, pull the ground together, reach up, maybe touch. Exhale, resist down, hands touch behind your back, chin down. 2 more. Inhale, pull in and lift up. Exhale, resist down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, resist down. Nice. Bring your arms back to your Warrior 2. Soften the shoulders, pull the ground together underneath you. Flip the right palm up, reverse the Warrior. Just like when we're at the back of the mat, taking that lateral stretch, get heavier in the hips, lighter in the chest. Take another deep breath in, and then we'll frame the front foot. Hands could go to blocks or floor. Unplug your back heel and step forward to the top of your mat. Lift halfway on that inhale breath, open the chest. Bend the knees, step the right foot back, and gently set that right knee down, left knee's over your heel. Inhale, breath, so low lunge, other side. Circle your arms up. Exhale, big circle back. This time the right hand comes down inside the foot. I actually like to go off the mat. And then extend your left arm high. Bring those shoulder blades forward into the back. Open your chest and breathe deeply. Take another deep inhale, reach. We'll go ahead and frame the front leg again. Walk your front foot forward a couple inches so that when you shift your hips back, you're right over your knee. Drag that left hip back, but lengthen the chest away from the belly. So instead of flexing and rounding the back, we're looking for more extension. When we stretch the front of the body, we stretch the back of the body. Good. Keep drawing that left hip back and kind of dig your heel in. This is just an option. Maybe pull that floor towards you. Pull the floor towards you. Draw the pinky toe towards you. See what you feel. Breathe into it. Very nice. And then stay here or lift the chest up. You'll stack the right hand right under the shoulder, left hand to hip. Draw that hip back, lift the chest higher, start to twist to the left. Maybe extend the arm up. Collarbones open, shoulder blades into your back. Left hip back, heart forward. Kind of drop that hip. One more breath, lift the chest up. Reframe the leg. Drag the heel in and bend that knee right over the heel. Turning those back toes over, pick up your knee. Spin the back heel down. Lead with the right arm, finding your Virabhadrasana B, Warrior 2. Knee over heel, toes relaxed, firm, strong back leg. Pull the mat together, fire up from the ground up, gaze off your left middle finger and breathe. Turn the gaze forward towards where your chest is facing. And then on the inhale, keep pulling the ground together, straighten the legs. You might tap your fingers. And then on the exhale, rebend the knee, tap the fingers behind you, drop your chin down. Inhale, pull at the ground, resist, rise up. Exhale, resist, back down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, pull in, lift up. Exhale, resist down. Last round, inhale, pull in. And exhale. Extend your arms long, gaze off that finger again, left middle finger. Flip the palm up, drop the back arm, reverse. Sink the hips, lift the chest, and breathe. Take one more deep inhale breath. Frame the front foot, hands to blocks or floor. Unplug the back heel, step forward. Lift halfway on the inhale, open the chest. Bow deep as you exhale. It's okay to bend those knees. Bend the knees, sit to the heels, inhale to chair, keep your arms up. Straighten your legs and bring your hands behind your back. Fists could go together. Maybe grab forearms, perhaps palms, but that can be pretty intense on the shoulder joints. We're coming into, you might want blocks towards the front of your mat, heading towards a twisting triangle momentarily. Go ahead and step your left foot back about 3 feet. So you're stepping that left foot back. It's exactly like the half splits we did. Draw the right hip back, lift your chest up, take a breath. Bring your thighs and hips back, extend your chest forward. Keep drawing the right hip back, lengthen the sternum forward, and give more juice to your back foot, to your back leg. Slightly bend your front knee. We were just there for a moment. And slowly rise up. Bring the right hand to the hip. Extend the left arm up. Take a deep breath. Reach up. Now bring both hips and thighs way back as you reach your hand way forward. Lower that hand to block, maybe shin, maybe floor. Peel your chest forward more as you press your right hip back and start to revolve to the right. Maybe reach the right arm up. You could also have your hand on a chair here, by the way, or maybe just higher up on your leg. Keep drawing that front hip back. Lengthen your chest forward as you revolve. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Same thing you did with the back knee down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, gaze down. Lower that top arm down. Frame your front foot and just bend the knee and fold. If anybody wants to really kick it up a notch, you could lift the back leg to a standing split here. Don't push it. Stay in this fold or come towards a standing split. And then either way, join your feet together, top of your mat. Little bend in the knees, lead with your sternum. Inhale, root into your feet, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Take those hands behind your back again. This time, we step the right foot back. Good. Stepping that right foot back. Square your body forward, lift your chest. Bring hips and thighs back, heart forward, and breathe. Good. If you feel a lot of pressure in your front knee here, press more into the front big toe. Give more juice to your back foot, back leg. Excellent. And then I like a little bend in the knee to rise up. Inhale it up. Left hand to hip. Right arm high. Take your breath. Lift your chest. Bring those hips way back. Spin the inner thighs back. Reach forward, forward, forward. And then lower that right hand. Maybe a chair. Maybe block, shin or floor. Lift your chest more. Start to revolve to the left. And you might reach that left arm up. Drag the left hip back. Peel the sternum forward. Open your chest and breathe. Nice, you guys. Take another deep breath in. Turn your gaze down. Lower your hand down and softly fold. If you want to advance it, up level it, you could lift the back leg for a standing split. And then join your feet together at the front of your mat. Pick up your heels, bend your knees as much as they're willing to bend. And come down to your seats. Well done. If you need to elevate your seat on a prop, go ahead and do so. We're going to open the knees and grab a hold of the feet. Baddha Konasana position. Take a breath, lift your chest. Stay here or maybe lean in. Close your eyes a moment and just focus on your breath. And consider taking like a 3 count inhale, maybe a little longer. And matching that count, if not extending it on the exhale. With your next inhale, gaze soft, rise up. Pick up your knees, plant your feet. We're going to roll onto our backs, but we're going to take our time. Inhale, reach your hands forward and up, lift your sternum. Exhale, lower just about halfway down. Now only focus on your heart, your sternum. Inhale, just lift your sternum about 2 inches, like a heartbeat. Exhale, lower 2 inches. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. I know we can't just roll to the floor, can we? Inhale, lift. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. This time, you could grab the backs of your legs. You're going to roll all the way down. And then do grab the backs of your legs and extend your feet up. Take your right heel in front of your left big toe. You can continue to hold your legs or press your palms down. Kick up through your heels. Breathe. Now, cross your right thigh in front of your left thigh. Sometimes this is a little more challenging for guys, so just do what you need to do. Press through the heels, stay crossed at the thighs. We're coming into Supta Gomukhasana, so we stay crossed at the thighs and bend the knees. You could grab your shins, your feet, your ankles, and pull your legs in. And for more intensity, as you pull your legs in, pull your feet apart. Nice stretch for the low back, the outer hips. Nice for sciatic issues. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe drag out that breath again. Good. Release the legs. Extend the right leg up. You could grab the backs of the legs and extend the left leg up. Take the left heel in front of the right big toe. Maybe palms down. Imagine you could make heel prints on your ceiling here. Press up. Excellent. And then cross the left thigh in front of the right thigh. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. And finally, bend the knees. Draw your legs in and maybe your feet apart. Hold for a few breaths. Drag out the breath. Give it some volume. Take another breath. Lower your right foot down. Extend left leg up and then set that foot down. Walk your feet wide. Turn your palms out by your sides. And rock your knees side to side, just like where we began. But noticing if you feel a little looser than you did about 55 minutes ago. And we're going to work our way into our effortless position. I'm going to do a little meditation to set you up in that pose. For me, Shavasana is the most challenging pose, especially at home. Because throughout the practice, I look around, I see dust, I see this, I see that, and then it's hard for me to be still in Shavasana. So starting with a meditation is nice. Come onto your backs. Make yourselves as comfortable as possible. Add any kind of props that support comfort and ease in this posture. And then as you come into that effortless posture, allow your legs to fall open. And turn your palms open by your sides. Drop your tongues, relax your jaws, and close your eyes. Allow your eyelids to go heavy here. This is called dream yoga, finding your light. So as your eyelids go heavy, your eyes are closed, your brow is soft, give yourself permission to take rest. Allow yourself to drop the week's tensions, activities, and memories. And give yourself permission to just be. As you are, where you are, resting peacefully. Resting lightly. Rest in light. Rest your weary heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. With your eyelids heavy, gaze into that shimmering dark light just there behind your eyelids. To illumine your mind, envision a shining light there, just there before your eyes, glowing like a luminous full moon. Concentrate on that light. Focus on that light. Dissolve into that light. And as you enter into your inner light, you spontaneously awaken in this perfect, luminous, dreamlike light. And know everything is like a dream. You let it go as it goes and be as it is, in the natural great perfection of the radiant light of your own true natural mind. Rest in light.